Alright. Holy shit, it's been a month.
God, it's been that long?
It has been a month. We haven't done this shit in a fucking month.
Well,
We're
that's
gonna
what
be
happens.
honest with everyone and say that we had no idea what to talk about next.
Procrastination, baby.
We
Just
actually had no idea. We couldn't think of anything until last night. I was like, "Hey, what about this?" And then everyone was like, "Yeah."
Oh, yes. And with that being said, would you like to tell the audience what our topic is?
Alright, this week, to celebrate us coming back, and since it's back to school time, why not we talk about
No, it isn't.
fucking... Yeah, kind of... It shouldn't be, but like some places are opening back up, but...
That actually is true because a bunch of people on Discord servers I'm on are going back to school, and it's like, you poor sods.
Going back at the beginning of August. Ew.
Yeah.
Yep.
Going back during COVID, ew.
Going back, period.
Yep.
Yep.
Well, we don't have to do that except for you.
Anyway.
But, the topic this week is back to school time. Fuck it, why not we do some funny school memories?
And trust us, we got some good ones cooked up for you, ladies, gents, and whatever you may identify as tonight.
I sexually identify as a Power Ranger.
I sexually identify as a Teletubby.
Well, I'm proud for you guys for coming out. Alright, let's get this show on the road.
Okay, so, since, like, no joke, Tay is the oldest of us, I think it'd be best if she shares some stories first.
Yeah, I think that would be best. I'd say we should do, like, if it's 60 minutes, I say we should each get, like, 15 minutes to do our own thing for every time we have, like, something like this.
Or if we don't,
Okay.
if we don't have enough, then we just wing it.
We do that anyway on this shit. Like, we haven't had a topic that we kept, like, the whole hour going.
Well, yeah, Ted, let's hear some of your funny back-to-school memories. What do you got?
I will once you take care of that echo.
I got an echo. Oh, piss. Ugh.
This is a fucking regular occurrence, viewers.
Where the hell are my headphones?
Every time.
I don't know what the problem is. No, these are my cheap headphones.
Remember one time, Will hadn't joined the call yet. It was just me and Tay, and all of a sudden I heard an echo, and I was like, "Yep, Will's in the call now."
All right, hang on, I found them. These are the good ones my mom got me for Christmas.
There you go.
And headphones are on.
Okay.
Now I can turn my volume up.
There you go.
I can actually hear you turning the thing up. I just hear it.
Well, that's because my microphone's right here.
Wait, can you hear this?
Sounds like a machine gun.
It is. Hey, it's better than your fucking silent one last time.
No, that's me. No, that wasn't a fart. That was me turning up the volume on my headphones.
Oh! Oh! Oh!
Yes, see that. I'm turning up the volume now.
Yeah, that legit sounds like a machine gun sound effect in, like, Terraria or something.
Okay, let's get started.
Yep.
Funny school moments. I gotta try and think of some good ones here, actually. Funny moments. Wow, damn, this is kind of hard.
We shouldn't let Tay go first.
No.
Well.
Just instant regret.
Well, I think I'll go first then, since I actually have had this story ready for a long while.
Yeah, I gotta think about, like, some funny moments.
So, this was kindergarten that this story happened, and it was picture day, right? So, I'm sitting where the photographer is wanting me to sit, right? And I'm fidgety and I don't want to, like, sit still. So he, like, walks over to me and, like, adjusts me properly so he could take the picture. And I out loud just went, "Don't touch me, fucker." And
Damn.
the teacher, the teacher thought I was trying to say photographer, so she'd be like, photographer. And I went, fuck her.
Wait, Hayden, how old were you?
I was 5.
Oh, shit.
Jesus
So-
Christ.
So the teacher calls my mom and she's like, hey, we had picture day today and Hayden was trying to say photographer, but it sounded like he said the F word. I think he was just trying to say photographer, right? So I come home and my mom's like, Hayden, who takes your pictures? I'm like, photographer. And she's like, so did you or did you not call the photographer a fucker? And
Oh my
I
god.
bolted to my room.
You gotta go fast.
Damn.
New.
Yeah, new.
Dude. And what's funny is I didn't even remember that until my mom brought it up.
Oh wow.
Most of my memories from kindergarten are just
I'm the same actually. Well,
And
now that you bring that up, I actually remember one funny thing I did in school.
What do you
What's
got?
that?
This was back in 6th grade. All right, I'm gonna flat out admit this, but when I was in middle school, like obviously you had those friggin' kids. It didn't matter what grade you were in, but everybody had that friggin' mindset that there was popularity in the schools. You know?
There's popularity in this.
Nice.
Yeah.
Of course.
That almost did not come out, and that actually hurt my throat.
So, so anyway, just seeing like, you know, it was mainly all the girls and they always got on my nerves. So I went to them for advice and holy cow, I was dressed up in like skirts, nice blouses, I had makeup on and I didn't like it, actually.
So they were trying to turn you into a white bitch at Starbucks.
Probably, I don't know. Well, what happened was, in between that time, it was the day before I decided to do this, and we had computers in the classrooms, and we were just screwing around right before class started, and I shit you not.
Oh boy.
I was doing whatever the hell it was, like on the computer, the bell rang, and I had to go to my seat. So before I could get up, I sneezed so hard that I farted, and it was so goddamn loud.
That's Arte.
Wait, so did you go? God, I wish I was there.
Dude, guys, it was so loud. The whole friggin' room went quiet, and everyone was just staring at me. And I'm telling you, I had to go into the bathroom just to kind of like freaking.
Oh, we gotta pause for a second.
Okay.
Okay, well, Taze recouping. Can I tell the story of you know the one? Can I tell the story of freaking how I told a kid to shut the fuck up?
Tell it.
Okay, so this is actually recent. This is
Last year, wasn't it?
well, I mean, technically it happened this year, but like last school grade, I guess, because I'm in 12th. I'm going to 12th grade now. So I was in English class, and basically my English class was full of like idiots who even the teacher was like, "Oh my God, shut up so the smart kids can learn." And one time, one of the annoying kids was being so annoying that I audibly out loud shouted, "Dude, shut the fuck up!" And you know what my teacher said? These guys know.
What do you say?
My teacher said, "Dude, come on." He wasn't even mad. He was just like, "Come on, dude." He wasn't even mad. And another time I said, "Oh, for fuck's sake," at the same kid, and that time he was like, "I'm not even mad. I agree."
Damn.
Oh, man.
Oh man.
That reminds me of this one time. I think I was in 11th grade, and this was Spanish class. I had to deal with this dude who was like would pick on me for like the dumbest shit, right? Well, one time I had like enough of it, and I'm just gonna say this part now. This dude had like like his hair was like fucking fluffy and puffy and shit, almost to the point where it looked like unshaved pubes.
Oh God.
Okay.
So I'm fucking, I'm sick of it, and I'm just like, you know what? At least I don't have pubes on my head. And the teacher just laughed.
Wow.
Oh my god! I thought of a funny memory that happened to me that I witnessed something funny that I witnessed at lunch one time.
Oh, this should be good.
Okay, so I was lining up. Because when you're in secondary school, aka high school, you can you're not forced to have school lunch. You can buy like anything you want, like that they have there, like pre-packaged sandwiches or like a drink or something. And I bought a drink, and I was like lining up to pay for it. And there's like those hot food, those metal like container things that keep hot food hot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like warning, hot surface, so like people don't touch it because it's boiling hot and it'll burn the finger.
Oh, for the love of God!
So no. And then some kid was like prodding the food with his finger, like not touching like the cabinet or anything, just prodding the food. And the head teacher came in. The head teacher, and he goes, "Why are you fingering that food?" And then. And I turned around and went, and I couldn't.
my God!
I had to put the drink back and leave because I couldn't calm down. Why are you fingering that food?
The fact that the head teacher said it. Oh my god, that's fucking funny. That's just hard.
Jesus Christ!
The head teacher.
The head teacher of the frickin' school.
Yeah. That is fucking excellent.
So this is one thing I witnessed, and it's one I'm kind of ashamed to laugh about, but I can't help but laugh because it's just so fucking ridiculous. It's honestly funny. So my high school, like our mascot, some kind of fucking horse called the Bronco, right?
Yeah.
Well, we have like fucking Bronco statues out in the courtyard, right? Well, and again, I feel sorry for laughing at this, but it's just so fucking funny. One of the special needs kids like walked up to one of the statues and started making out with it.
What?
Like, I feel so bad for laughing at it, but like, all I know is I was walking to the cafeteria because I was supposed to pick up some dude's homework so I could copy off of him. Next thing I know, I look at the girl and she's just full on lips to fucking Bronco lips.
Hey, if he wants to have fun with it, I say let him.
It was a girl.
Oh, my apologies.
But
What else you got? Well, oh yeah, it been like really raining, and there was this giant, and I mean giant puddle in the middle of the playground. And obviously it was like, we weren't allowed anywhere near it, obviously, no, but these group of like kids, I think they were like 2 years below me at the time. I was like 14 or something, and those kids were like 12, and the kids dared this one kid to stand in the center of the puddle and just stand there, And then some kid in my year or the year above me ran into the puddle and shoved him over, and he fell into the puddle and got
Holy
drenched.
shit!
Oh,
Oh, that poor fucking kid.
I know. When I saw him go down, I was like, "Rip."
Down I go.
Yeah, but but before that was a thing, I would have gone F.
No.
But then again, I was like, that's his own fault for going in the puddle.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, that reminds me. My senior year, there was this group of boys who would like play wall ball like on the side of one of the buildings, right? Well, this one dude, I don't know where the hell he got it, but he came out with a wooden fucking plank, right? And they throw the ball at him. He hits it with the ball and shatters a fucking window. And the second, and I mean the second, he heard the glass break, he was gone.
He was gone, just vanished.
Like, literally, he took off running.
Basically, he got snapped.
Yep. And here's the thing. I don't think he got in trouble.
If he was literally gone like that fast, I wouldn't be surprised.
Gone with the wind.
Yep.
And so one of the principals comes out and they're like, who broke that window? That window cost like a lot of money and you was going to pay for that new window, right? And literally, and everybody was like, this one dude did it, and she's like, well, where is he? Because he's not here. Honestly, like, just the whole thing was so funny.
And to this day, they still say he's still running.
I think he might
in
be.
the 90s.
But
Oh yeah, I think I remember. I think there was this one exam I had to do in the hall, and every other exam I had to do, obviously I had my own room, but for some reason there was this one exam that I had to do in like the sports hall, because like all the desks are set up in there, and
yeah.
and my friend Jigs was sat on like a few rows away from me, and obviously it's complete silence, obviously, and if you're caught talking, obviously you get in huge trouble. I'd finished, basically, like I was done, and then I looked over to Jigs and he looked over to me, and I like lipped to him, like he looked at my lips and lips read, and I went, "Are you done?" Like, as in, like, are you done with the exam? And he nods, and then I looked him straight in the eye and put my fist up to my mouth and went and then he did it back, and then he did it back louder, and then and then I did it back and went and then we just had a cough war.
A cough off.
Yeah, we had a cough war during an exam. Oh my god.
Yeah, that reminds me of this one time. It's not necessarily anything funny, but it's one of those things, like, it's honestly so ridiculous that like you had to be there to witness it. But basically, we're getting ready to take our fucking STAR tests, which is fucking required to graduate for some fucking reason, because fuck Texas, fuck school, fuck everything.
Yeah, go on.
So we're taking the test, right? And the rule is, if you're even a second late, you can't come in, right?
Seems kind of.
So this dumbass comes in an hour late and like the teacher's like, you came in late. I'm sorry, you can't take the test. He's like, no, that's bullshit, man. I gotta pass this test, man. You're gonna let me test, man. And she it was so bad, like she had to call the fucking principal.
Oh boy.
And that lasted about a good 30 minutes.
Oh god.
Oh, that
So
kid.
after the So after the kid was escorted out by the fucking principal, the teacher she was like, "Okay, I'm sorry for that distraction. Y'all can go back to the test now."
Yep. Okay,
Did
now
you pass that test?
Yeah, it was one of the only ones I passed on my first try. I think it was U.S. history that it was.
Okay, now who wants to hear a funny story involving farts and cinnamon?
You had me at farts.
God.
You had me at
Okay.
cinnamon.
So this was middle school, I think 7th grade Spanish class.
It's always Spanish class.
I don't know why. That class was just a bunch of memes. And I don't remember how far into the year it was, but one time someone unleashed like a massive fucking fart in Spanish class, but it was a silent one, but it stunk like hell.
Oh no!
And the class legitimately had to, everybody except for me and I think 4 other kids at minimum, everybody got out of the classroom, and my Spanish teacher sprayed like this like air freshener that smelled like cinnamon in the room, but it didn't help because the room just smelled like farts and cinnamon, like a weird mix. And
I see this as an absolute win.
everybody was saying
No.
I did the fart. Everybody was saying I did the fart, and I'm just looking at them like, no, I just have a strong tolerance for the smell of farts. Can you blame me?
No.
Oh my God.
Let me tell you a story.
Oh my God, I know this one.
Very
know this
similar to
one.
this.
I
So
know
this
this.
is, I think 8th or 9th grade. This happened. No, 9th grade because it was biology. We're all like in the middle of like taking notes for some bullshit quiz or whatever. This was I farted and it legit stunk so bad everybody left.
Oh my God.
Everybody. And I'm just sitting there laughing. And so, and then fucking the next day, the teacher comes in and literally is like, "Hello, class. Today we're going to learn about farts."
Oh my God.
Just so casually.
There we go.
We're gonna learn about farts.
But no, I think this story is better because fucking 8th grade. This is another science class. My farts actually stunk so bad. I was used as a punishment.
Oh my
Yeah.
Like literally, like if there was a kid misbehaving, she'd be like, "Hey, you go sit behind Hayden."
Oh my God.
And I kid you not, she and this one kid made a bet, and he's like, "I bet you, Miss Gideon," because that was her name. He was like, "I bet you, Miss Gideon, it's gonna snow this week." And she's like, "And if it doesn't snow this week, you get to sit behind Hayden for the rest of the month." Sure he fucking enough, he had to sit behind me a whole month, and he was not happy.
Lamau.
Did you end up farting in front of him?
3 times in one day.
Excellent. How many freaking bean cans did you eat?
I don't even eat beans.
It's all
Lamau.
the chicken and bacon and conch.
No, here's the thing, because this was at a point I did not have lemon pepper chicken every night. Like it was one of those things I would have every now and then. Back then, like anytime I would have lemon pepper chicken, it would stink so bad to the point where I could smell it. And this was back when my nose was blocked up.
Oh man.
And so I thought, like, when the kid came in, he was like Miss Gideon was like, "You do realize it didn't snow at all last week?" And he's like, yeah, so." And she's like, "Sit behind Hayden." And he's like, "Bitch, what the fuck?"
Oh my God.
And the second he sat down, I let out a big one.
Oh my
And
God.
like literally, he sits down. I go, and the dude was like, "Oh hell no!"
Oh, it stinks.
And I'm not even kidding. The teacher had the biggest grin on her face when I let that one out.
Oh,
Just a shit-eating grin.
oh, that's
Literally.
That's amazing.
That's excellent.
All right. I have one that I remember from 9th grade, actually.
Oh.
All right. I was in my freshman year, and this one class, of all classes to have in the morning, it was social studies, and I hated it. So my teacher, excuse me, my teacher, Miss Bennett, she was, I want to say she was laid back, but she was also like really stern, and most of the time she really didn't give a shit when no one listened to her. So,
Right.
so there was this one bitch, like she thought who the hell she was. She used to come in late, no passes. She would just walk right on in and didn't give a damn. And she just kind of ignored it, like, just sit down, we can do the class. So I walk in one day, and bell's about to ring, and she comes in early. Shocking. She goes to my teacher, and she says, Miss, can I get a pass to go to the bathroom? And she must have been in like a bad mood or something, because she deliberately flat out told her, no, you're not going to the bathroom, not on my time. So...
No toilets.
So
Oof.
she kept saying, I need to use the bathroom. Now, I don't know if she was telling the truth or not. It was probably because she wanted to go fuck on her phone for like 45 minutes. So she kept saying, I need to go. And she refused to let her go. So she literally walked out of the room to the bathroom, and my teacher yelled, get back in here, you tramp!
Oh, that took a turn I didn't expect.
Oh my god.
Wow.
She never apologized or anything. Like, she literally come back to class.
That is fucking funny.
Oh my god. She didn't even come back. Like, she actually ditched class. And then she comes back the next day. She tried to apologize. Like, look, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say that. She never even forgave her.
Oof.
So at that point, like, she just came late whenever the hell she wanted.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Like,
That is art.
Brilliant.
You know the funny thing about art? I want to say, yeah, this was 8th grade this happened. I always have to fucking fact check it before I tell it. It was 8th grade, and I had lunch, and I had art class. Now, keep in mind, like, I had art, like, this is my schedule after lunch. Like, I had lunch, art, and then that science class where I was used as a punishment. I didn't fart once during art at all in my 8th grade year, but science, I apparently let it rip.
oh my god.
I like how
And,
we
like-
just went from funny school memories to just farts.
Yeah, because pooping is funny. Or in this case, farts are funny.
Farts.
Oh yeah, you guys are gonna like this one. In 9th grade, my Spanish teacher, like, she wasn't a bad person or anything. I just didn't like the way she taught, because it was like she kind of expected us to be, full-on Spanish experts, even though it was only like their 3rd year of Spanish. So I had no idea what the hell I was doing at the time.
Yeah.
So one time, I think I had like a dentist appointment or something, so I came to school late. And instead of going directly to class, I just camped out in the bathroom until the class was over, and then I just went straight to lunch.
Oh my fucking god.
Oh yeah, no, I have a similar story to that, right? So we had PE, and obviously, when we had PE, you needed your kit, otherwise you couldn't
right.
participate, or they make you wear the lost property.
Ew.
That's probably like not
Ew.
even washed, which is why. And one day, silly old me forgot my kit, and I had PE that day. So I was like, "Shit, I'm dead. Like, I'm gonna be killed." Because no, PE teachers were fucking strict in my school. They were like the strictest teachers. Like, I don't know what it was. Like, just PE. All the PE teachers were so strict.
And then there's me, who, like, literally any PE coach I had, they were the most chill person on the planet.
Yeah, but at my school, oh my god, I'd say all but like one Like I remember, like one of them was chill, but all the other ones were just so strict, and they were just dicks. They were just horrible people. But yeah, I forgot my kit one time, and I was like, shit, what do I do? And I even said, I am not wearing lost property clothes. I don't want to get a disease. Thank you very much. So
Preventing COVID before COVID.
There you go.
Yep, preventing COVID like 10 years before it happens. But yeah. So what I did was in the boys' changing rooms, they had like showers, and then they had like a toilet, like our bathroom. So you go in, and obviously there's like one cubicle in there. So what I did was I went into the bathroom and hid in the cubicle, and everyone forgot that I was there. So,
Oh my god!
and once all the kids are done getting changed and like getting out of the locker room or the changing room, the teacher locks the door so that obviously no possessions get stolen.
Right.
So yeah, I was locked in there for the whole hour.
Oh
Jesus
my god!
Christ!
Did it smell like puberty and teen spirit?
No, I was in the bathroom the whole time.
Oh, so it just smelled like shit then.
Lol.
No, it surprisingly didn't. It just didn't smell of anything.
You know, I technically, wouldn't. Oh, go ahead.
But yeah, but don't worry, I was occupied for the whole hour. I had my phone. I just went on my phone and just browsed the internet while waiting for everyone to
What,
finish
did you
the
just
lesson.
walk out when they fucking changed back?
Yeah, just walked out when everyone changed back and just slipped back into my
Did they
next
not
lesson.
say anything?
They didn't even notice. They didn't even notice.
Wow.
Oh
These
my
guys
fucking god!
They
This
did not. No, I was
here
like
with the pro strats.
I was like Kevin from Home Alone. Like I got out the bathroom and I was like, "Hello."
See, that's funny compared to like my school, cause like obviously you
and
had.
yeah, and that was it. That was it. They never found out about that. I think you're the only people, plus like Jigs and James, that I told.
Well, now, no, watch them, like, I know this is a very, very, very small chance, but, like, watch somebody from the fucking school, find this and, like, that
10
little son
years
of a
later.
bitch.
10 years later.
10 years later, when it's watermelon, when he's now Watermelon Squidward talking to Otis, some Power Rangers, and a dabbing unicorn.
Well, I don't know if it's possible. I mean, the fucking police fucking bring up shit from 10 years ago.
You know, shit. Well, speaking of gym class, it's not a funny moment. It's actually kind of serious, and this just goes to show you how dumb people can be, even in school. There was one.
Of course they're dumb in school. Why do you think they're in school?
Lol.
I was dumb in school, and you want to know what happened? I gained more
you got
intelligence.
worse?
No, I gained more intelligence once I left.
There you go.
That is not a joke.
that just shows how much of a joke school is.
Well,
I felt like I became more intelligent once I got the hell out of there. I didn't learn shit from them.
yep.
You learned more shit from GTA 5 than you ever did school.
Yep.
Well, GTA 4, because you were around for 4 first.
Yeah.
Yeah, but with gym, like, again, this just goes to show you, like, even, like, not even just, like, the younger ones, but the high schoolers are stupid. Let me explain. In one quarter of my gym period, we had, I'm trying to think of what it was. It was either, like, racquetball or whatever, which was literally, like, a giant-sized version of ping pong, but with like wooden paddles and what the hell they call like a wiffle ball or whatever the fuck it was with like low hanging.
A whipple ball.
No,
Whipple ball.
Oh, with full with an F.
Oh.
Wiffle waffle.
Whipple waffles and they don't fall down.
Yep.
Wibbles wobbles. Okay.
We will wobble, but
They don't fall down. Okay,
Yeah.
carry on.
I had a whole collection of those.
Okay,
things.
don't.
Yeah, they had like the whole like low hanging nets or whatever, and obviously, you know, they were just high enough where if you really wanted to be dumb, and people always thought that they were fucking cool in high school, you could either jump over it or you could slide under like a badass. Well, we were told don't do that because you could seriously get hurt. So a period right before I went in, some jerk off decided it was a good idea to jump over the nets, and not only were his shoes untied, but he got
Oh.
and he cracked his head.
Oh.
Did he die?
Oh.
No, he didn't. No. He didn't die, but he was rushed to the hospital, and I don't even know who the hell the kid was, but I was just kind of like, really, like.
Oh, that's gotta hurt.
And the teachers gave us stern warnings. If we got caught sliding under or trying to jump over the nets, then like that was it. We had to sit out like entirely. And we were also marked a whole F for that quarter because you did not.
If you were caught doing that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow, that's the most cleanly I've ever done that whistle before. Holy shit.
Yeah, that was fucking clean. Like, holy shit, that's cleaner than my underwear.
So clean, it makes me go.
Yeah, no, that was not fun hearing about that. Again, that just goes to show you how mainly the high school students are not that bright.
Well, I mean,
fucking high schoolers.
Nobody's bright. I mean, come on. I think we all can agree that, like, whenever they mentioned dicks in health class, everybody was just laughing.
Oh, you should have seen me when we were doing sex education.
When I was in my health class and we were on that, I was so uncomfortable with it.
You were uncomfortable, and then the three of us were probably just laughing our asses off because dicks.
No. It's funny because the teacher even knew we were gonna laugh, so it's like, well, you were still gonna learn about it. If you're gonna laugh, just laugh. Like they just didn't care. Just laugh.
They just embrace it. Those are the best teachers. The ones that just embrace that shit.
Because they know that they're gonna do it anyway. So there's like, you can have a laugh, but just at least learn.
No, here's the thing. I fucking never attended any of my sex ed classes because I always forget to bring the fucking form home. So
we had to do permission slips for sex education. I remember that.
Like, I never attended any of my sex ed classes, and so I ended up finding out about that shit through my fucking mother.
That would have been the smart thing to do, honestly.
Yeah, my mom talks too much.
She
gave way too many Well, your mom's a teacher. She gets an excuse.
No, I'm talking about me. You think your mom talks too much? Look at me. I never shut the hell up.
You shut the hell up when you're asleep.
No, I snore. My sister confirmed that a long time ago.
So 2 out of the 4 of us snore. Sneeze, okay. Fucking idiot. Like, 2.
Oh, he's got the virus. We gotta kill him.
Oh, God.
Sneezing isn't a symptom.
I know. I'm just being a shithead.
No, literally. Fucking, I can't fucking call in any other chat I'm in without someone coughing and be like, COVID-19, we have a COVID-19!
Yeah.
Oh, he's got the virus.
I used to get time off work.
Yeah, there you go.
No, here's the thing. I actually saw someone get tested, and holy shit, I can't confirm how it feels, but it looks like it fucking hurts.
I wouldn't know.
Like, for those of you who haven't seen it, like, they stick some shit up your fucking nose to the point where it feels like it's touching your brain, and they have to fucking twist that shit around.
It's a cotton swab. I can confirm because my sister's already gone for 2 tests.
Really?
Oh, God.
Well, because here's the thing. My sister, she's, called her an assistant, practically. She works at a hair salon. And obviously, they have the masks and they have the gloves, but under law, since they're back in working order, every 2 weeks, they have to get a test.
Damn.
Oh.
Just to make sure. And
that's good that they're doing that.
And she's not even done. She has to go for 1 more, and then they're, for the most part, they're all good.
Now, here's one thing I do want to bring up about COVID that is still pissing me off. People keep bitching that nothing is being done about the virus and that it's not gone. Well, if you fucking dumbasses would just sit on your fucking ass for more than 1 second, put on the goddamn mask, and quit being a little bitch, we wouldn't have this shit now, would we? No.
It's funny how our sick podcast, this is the sick one, has just resorted back to the first podcast topic.
Well, what else can you talk about?
Well,
Do you want us to talk about the
School?
Do you want us
Funny memories.
Okay.
My
Well,
meat collection.
well, in terms of COVID-19,
Dildo.
it is relevant. We're going because even with the virus still around, they want to open up schools. I can actually.
No, they
I can-
shouldn't.
You're right. They shouldn't. It's like totally dangerous, and I can confirm this already.
Honestly, they shouldn't open until this whole thing is completely over, and I mean completely.
Honestly,
dude, like the three of us live in America. It's never gonna be over here because we have too many fucking Karens.
And
Right.
Kyles.
Yep, that's true.
No offense.
And
no
Chads and Susans.
No offense to any actual nice people named Karen, Kyle, Chad, or Susan, but if you're one of those, you know who you are.
There you
The
go.
only good Chad I've met is the drummer from Red Hot.
Chili Peppers.
Yep.
Who looks like Will Ferrell.
Yeah. They even did a skit of that.
Even though I haven't met him, Chad L. Coleman's a nice dude.
Oh yeah, Chad L. Coleman, yes.
Yeah. But what I was gonna say was, like, with the whole COVID-19 bullshit still going on, I can actually confirm this. There was an article that I read on Twitter recently, and
So you left Twitter?
Well, I did, but I was just checking up, honestly.
Don't you remember she said like she was only going to use it to like check on a few things?
I'm only doing it through like DMs, but I just happened to come across this in like the top topics or whatever, and I saw there was an article. I shit you not one day when a New York State school was already open, and there was a bunch of kids. I don't know exactly how many, but not even a day since the school was reopened, and one kid tested positive for the fucking virus.
See, this is the stupid thing that really pisses me off. They keep reporting it like it's a big fucking shock. They're like, oh my God, this kid tested positive for COVID after school opened. Well, if you dumbasses wouldn't open the goddamn school, he would have tested positive.
And to be honest, like, although it's, it's not good, because like it's not physical, but it's at least something. Like online school is at least something.
Yeah, exactly. The only problem, though, with online school is, this is, again, you have to really pick and choose how to do that. And I'll tell you this, our governor, Cuomo, he actually wants to make, like, online schooling a real thing. But think about this. The amount of young children that would be online 24/7, that would be extremely bad for them because they would never have any kind of social interaction.
Well, neither do we. Yeah, that's how. No,
neither do.
Yeah,
bitch,
like
I went
you act
to
like that's a
physical
bad
school.
thing.
No, Tay. I went to physical. I went to physical school, and I still don't have any social interaction skills.
I haven't talked to anyone from my school since March.
Like, I guess it.
Do you really want kids to learn to interact? I mean, I want less assholes in the world to talk to.
Well, I don't know. I guess it just depends, like, on the kids. I understand that there are some kids that, enjoy the internet, but again, that's really, really not good for them.
Yeah, I get what you mean. Because that's all they're gonna know.
Not for nothing, but that's also a really big problem when you think about it, because you know how many, like, teachers would be out of jobs? That would not be good for them either.
Big pums.
You say that with the implication they'll lose anything. Like, teachers hardly get paid anyway.
Well, true.
That is true. Their salaries are disgustingly low.
Yep.
Schools are disgusting.
Yep.
How are they
disgustingly low?
Oh yeah, I saw for everybody out there. I saw a meme where someone from my school posted it, and it was like, "How the fuck are they gonna keep school sanitized enough for us to go back when they can't even put soap in the soap dispensers?"
Right?
No. How can the school be sanitary when someone in my school literally shat on the floor in the toilet?
That is so true.
He shat on the floor.
Piss up the wall, shit on the floor, toilet paper literally everywhere.
Matt,
I remember one time I went to
and they're expecting kids to be sanitary in schools. Okay.
Like, yeah. I walked into the bathroom in my high school once. There was shit on the stall door.
Oh yeah, people threw shit at the walls. Well, they're literal animals.
Like, I would like to know
they're
what
like
goes through their.
No, let me tell you something. I was gonna tell you and Will this last time, but I didn't get a chance to. Let me tell you this much. You would think that the boys like particularly here in the States, would be that gross. They're not. It was the girls. I shit you not.
Oh God!
No,
what did
no,
they...
no, no.
Oh no! I think I know where this
I
is
can
going.
I can
I think I
confirm
know where this
one
is
of my
going.
one of my exes sent me a photo of the girls' bathroom at my high school. Nothing but fucking used tampons almost every
Yeah,
fucking where.
No,
I knew it was going that way.
No, let me tell you something though. The bathrooms that were in my school throughout middle school and high school, they were disgusting by the goddamn girls in there. There would be like friggin' wrappers from like either the pads or the tampons, or if they used toilet paper up the ass, okay? There would either be
Kinky.
Lord, they would either be like all over on the toilet, whether it was just there or fucking wet. It'd be on the floor, like literally everywhere. They were disgusting.
At least you guys get toilet paper. People at my school used to throw the entire toilet paper roll in the toilet, and those things were pretty.
Oh yeah. Someone did that in my school, and it blocked the whole toilet, and the toilet like overflowed.
No, it blocked the toilets in my school, and one time someone was like, "Fuck it," and they took a dump on it.
You know,
No, I
I
think
can't relate.
Times.
That was
I
not enough
legitimately
for
can't.
me.
I legitimately can't relate because my school flat out refused to give toilet paper.
Oh, that's bullshit.
What
No,
So if you shit, you were practically shit out of luck.
Well, thank God I never did in a school toilet.
no,
Why
I
do you
never.
think I always brought my own?
Lol.
toilets.
No, honestly.
So we
no.
go from funny memories to school to like COVID-19 with schools, and now we're talking about fucking toilets.
Well, it is just a school-based. It is a
This
school-based
one should just
episode.
be
I mean,
called.
it's still.
This
No,
one
no,
should
no.
be called freaking school reunion.
Yep.
I love that episode.
Me too.
I want to call it back to podcast school.
That could work.
Like, because we're returning to the podcast after a month, and then like kids are going back to school.
Kids don't go back to school for another like month and a half over here.
I'm not going back to
Well,
school
lucky
until
you.
September.
Yeah, another month. Yeah, they don't go back until like early to mid-September over here.
In the States, as far as I'm aware, they want to start them on like September 10th. And again, the governor is like, like, don't be doing it too soon. But here's
Will, what I'd say, dude, don't be dumb.
I
no,
mean,
like,
my
Tell
school.
that to Tell that to Trump.
Yep.
oh
When
yeah, exactly.
when my school starts back up, first 9 weeks we're doing it all online, and then they're gonna see like what happens afterwards.
Yeah.
But yeah, first 9 weeks back to school. Hell, I could still be online for the rest of the goddamn year, which I don't see a problem because I don't have a problem with because I can just look at memes while I do schoolwork.
There you go.
Honestly, I
You
would
do that
rather.
anyway.
Honestly, I would rather do that than go into that horrible environment in physical school.
Just to be on the
Like
safe
even before COVID, physical
side.
school was just fucking hell.
My mom was so pissed when she found out I was barely gonna have a senior year this year.
Yeah, and she was like, "Fuck this year, fuck it."
My mom is the fucking best.
See, here's
Yep.
the thing that
We
actually
noticed.
this is what pisses me off with the schools. Like, as much as I know there's a lot of people that really don't, they're pissed at what, Cuomo has done for us, like, over the years. I get it, but the plan that he's doing is actually working. What pisses me off about it is how, he has this whole school set thing, but then Trump tries to fucking take his goddamn ass into the situation, and he wants to fuck it all up. Oh no, like, if you don't open up the schools back, I'm gonna defund the schools. Okay, that's great. So send the kids back, let them get sick, then their dead lives are on your shoulders.
And not to mention, kids aren't gonna want to social distance.
No,
Kids aren't gonna want to wear a mask for 8 hours.
well, I really didn't want to have to bring this up, but it is the truth. Can you imagine, like, the amount of people with autism or whatever? They're not going to understand what to do in that situation. Like, take my brother, for example.
Even I still don't.
Like, take my brother, for example. He is not going to go to school for 8 hours and wear a mask.
No.
None of those kids are. Like, honestly,
No.
they're not going to get it. If a
No.
parent,
damn it.
If a parent was with them, it would be better to explain. But if a parent is not there and it's a teacher, like, no, they're never going to be able to do it. I don't see it. I don't see it personally.
God damn it, man.
I'm not kidding. I'm not doing
I
that.
I know you're not kidding. It's just funny to me.
What? Just
Like
I keep
what?
just
The
going,
way he
no.
just flatly says no.
Yeah, just the
No.
way he says it. It's just funny to me.
It's because I'm just pissed. I'm just like, no.
Yeah,
No.
Good
it's
God.
it's that whole thing with the schools again that just pisses me off.
Hey, nothing like company breaking into my house.
Lol. That's
At this point, it makes me so glad that I'm not in school.
same, honestly.
Same.
Sorry, Will.
I can't relate.
Honestly, here's the thing, though. It doesn't just piss me off. It honestly makes me really scared because let's just say, God forbid, if my brother, had to go back to school. Honestly,
I guarantee, though, your mum wouldn't let it. Your
No.
mum would stand her ground and be like, no, he's not fucking going.
Because, she's just as scared as I am, as long as the rest of us are. Let me put it to you like this. Obviously, with how my brother is, low speech and everything, he can't fend for himself. So,
No.
let's just say, God forbid, if he were to get the virus, he'd be stuck in the hospital for God knows how long, and so would my mom, because she has to be there with him. So not only does that really scare, me if, my brother was to get it.
I apologize for that.
No worries. But yeah, I'm not only scared for my brother, I'm also scared for my mother if she was stuck up there as well. And that's why that's why I'm scared and pissed with this whole opening school shit.
Honestly, if I was running the whole thing, I'd be like, no opening schools until this whole thing is over completely. No cases.
Yeah, literally.
I don't care how long it takes.
Absolutely. I agree totally.
That's just the sacrifice we gotta make.
Yeah.
Yep.
Absolutely, I agree.
I mean, it sucks for the kids, but would you rather them stay at home and learn or have them die of a virus,
Exactly.
Stay at home.
And it doesn't even
Exactly.
help. It doesn't help the fact that I also saw another thing on Twitter that everyone is still worried about the second wave, and if schools come September do open up, they did say that there's a high risk for children to contract the virus a lot more than adults. So what does that tell you?
Exactly.
It tells you that the government is run by stupid people.
Oh shit.
I like how the vulnerable age groups have just shifted. At first it was all old people and over 50s and people with underlying health conditions, and now all of a sudden it's and now all of a sudden it's young people.
Yup.
That's really weird and suspicious.
I mean, is there really a risk, group, a specific age group that's at risk? Because, you could be, in your 30s and be all kinds of healthy and die from it. But you could be a 102-year-old fucking woman with, the weakest immune system and survive it and celebrate it with a fucking cold beer.
And that's really weird how you say that.
Yep.
That is really weird how you say that, because there have been stories where, people in their, mid friggin' elderly years have survived it, and there was one thing that I saw.
Elderly.
Well, you know what I mean. Some
elderly.
Shut up. Keep going.
Some elderly folk have actually survived this. Don't ask me how. Just call it a miracle by Lord. But there was this one thing that I saw. I think there was a dude who was in his 30s, was highly into sports, and he was healthy as you could ever be. Fucking dies from the virus.
Press F for respects.
It all just
It
all just depends on the immune system. He could be healthy but have a really bad immune system.
Exactly.
No, here's the thing. Some people could have a weak as shit immune system and still survive it, and some could have a strong as shit immune system and die from it.
Oh, there's just no way of telling you. There's just no way of telling.
Either way, though,
it's literally a gamble at this point.
Literally, nobody can dodge the virus. It literally affects anybody.
It's literally at the point now where if you get it, you get it.
Yeah, and you just have to pray for a miracle that you survive from it somehow.
JSS.
There you go.
Just survive somehow, baby.
It's ridiculous, honestly.
It just makes me wonder, like, how are they treating people in prison with this shit?
Oh, I mean,
See,
I don't know.
Like, there's no way in hell they're taking care of them. There's got to be no way in hell.
Nah, they're probably, knowing them, they're probably just gonna be like, nah.
Well, I'll bring this up before we get back on topic, whether it's funny stuff or whatever. Hayden, let me tell you this much. I said this to Matt. I don't know if Will was involved, but let me tell you this. I was told by my sister not too long ago with these COVID-19 cases. Have you ever seen, like, on the news, like, how the numbers have gotten so big and then all of a sudden, as by, like, a snap of a finger,
It just drops.
The numbers have, like, fucking diminished, like, dramatically?
You say that with the implication I pay attention to the news.
Well, whether you do or don't.
Lol, that's me.
Yeah. Well, whether you do or don't, I'll tell you like this. My sister, I thank God she stays on top of this shit. She told me not too long ago that the numbers that you see from the hospitals, they're such a fucking exaggeration. It's not even funny because apparently, the hospitals or whatever are funded to do whatever they can with the COVID-19 cases. Now, obviously, a good capacity of the hospitals are COVID-19 cases. Okay, so you do what you can. But you have people in there that are dying from something other than COVID-19. Well, these selfish motherfuckers are putting these people under COVID-19 cases to get money from the fucking government to do whatever the hell they can.
Mm-hmm.
So the numbers that you see they're exaggerated.
That's why I'm just like, I'm at the mindset where I'm just like, I don't trust anyone. I just at this point, I'm literally just like hoping that it just goes away and that it's over. Like, I don't even pay attention to any news sources. I don't listen to anyone. I'm just like, can it just be gone?
Like, if it's not
so I don't have to
biased,
listen.
Like, if it's not them being biased, it's them just over exaggerating everything.
They're doing it to fucking
scare people. It doesn't scare me because I know it's fake. I just don't give a shit anymore.
I just love how the government will tell us, like, oh, we didn't know about it until bullshit.
Okay.
Because when the friggin' thing hit China, it was all over the news and it was already in the States. Those assholes knew about
it. There's a reason why it's called COVID-19 because it's been around since 2019.
No, here's the thing.
And no one said anything.
No, here's the thing. Correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't China not say anything until it was way past too late?
I think so.
They didn't say shit until it became a pandemic.
Yep. And then when it reached here in the States, I think they did. Like, these officials, they knew it was here. They literally waited until the last friggin' minute to say something, and that's why we're in the shit that we're in right now.
Like, it's been around, I think, since, like, winter of 2019 in China, and then it took them until March of 2020 to actually do something.
Yup. Like, mid actually do something. That's our government, folks.
Yep.
They don't give a shit.
I'm with Will. I'm an anarchist. I don't follow any of them.
Anarchy in the UK, baby.
Free.
If politics wasn't such a fucking
free
joke.
and easy.
The whole thing of politics is just a damn joke at this point.
It's all staged.
Well, not for nothing, but
it's just become a point where it's like, oh, something happens. Hey, it's like someone saying, hey, look over here, it's me, I'm doing something. Hey, have something to talk about.
Oh my god, literally.
I like how we go from fucking school and like the last 2 minutes it's COVID.
Well, then again, we're talking about COVID and schools, so.
And it's also us. We can't stick with a full topic. We have the attention span of a fish.
And plus, once we've gone over the main topic, we can just venture off into something random.
Yeah, we just dig around for the rest of the thing.
We ventured off with like no.
As long as we cover the main subject, and as long as we like cover it enough, that's it. We can just that's fine. We can just do whatever we want afterwards.
Well, it's good to know because we're hitting the hour in a few seconds.
Already?
Damn,
Yeah.
that was quick.
These
Honestly,
I gotta pee
podcasts go
anyways,
way
so-
too fast.
And that's
honestly,
the hour.
let me just ask this. I propose that we go for maybe, if you guys want to, like an extra half hour. Like, we don't have to talk about funny stuff, but like, how about good school memories, just to kind of like give more on the whole school thing.
How about we do that like next time? Because like I'm really
Yeah, we'll do it next time.
Yeah.
But yeah, thank y'all for listening again, and we are back, and hopefully we'll fucking have our consistent schedule again instead of taking another month off.
And before I go, I want to do a farewell message. Ready?
Oh no!
Here we go.
Oh boy.
Oh no!
It's the hat, the hot, the who. I
Oh,
just
I thought
want a massive poo.
Oh, I thought you were gonna fart. Okay.
I thought he was
Oh.
gonna fart too.
You think so low of me.
No, it's just we're so predictable because you fart all the time.
Not all the time.
All right, we gotta go. Thank y'all for watching.
Thoughts.
And goodbye.
Laters.
Thoughts.
Bye.